That's weird. That's like the second time it's crashed in the last couple days. Really weird. All right. Let's back to the game. Let's see. What do you? Don't fight in that. You do. Half plate. So that's 10, 11, 9, 2. That's 11, -5. This is better. Yeah, I forget. If you hover, it just works better. What does this do? Here. The acid spells. He has an acid spell. Forgot. I want to give her these two.
I do not require this.
Oop. Put them here. There we go. Okay.
Right here, my friend.
Just to make sure. Save real quick. Stream is back up, right? Yeah. Dang, Streamlabs. Dang. Okay, let's do a quick save before this happens. Man stands in the center of the half-ruined hall. He is motionless, his eyes are closed, head tilted as if he was listening to something inaudible. He's clad in tattered black and white robes. Through mud and dust made his clothes look almost uniformly gray. Hearing your footsteps, the man shudders and turns abruptly. The left part of his face is covered in blood and dirt. Seeing you, he gives a low growl in his throat. Trespassers, he spits on the ground. Are you so eager to die? Who are you? The man stares at you for several moments, then he suddenly grins and raises his eyebrow in mockery. Who am I? Oh, the whole world will know who I am. The man straightens and raises his hands to the sky. Two-faced Rismal, keeper of the gates, harbinger of Nethys. I have many names, and you shall pay fealty to them. The all-seeing eye has brought me here to the sanctuary of magic. Others came, but they did not survive the trial. I'm the only one who wears the word Nethys and can open the gates for him. Then the all-seeing eye will reward his chosen. I will become a lord, his new era. Rizmal's eyes turn glassy and dull and keeps talking, and his speech becomes a stream of barely understandable words. It's mostly impossible to distinguish which part of his ramblings is true. Nonetheless, the madman seems to lose interest in attacking you right now. Oh, and which represents Morntiller's enchanted sanctuary gates to the other world. In enchanted sanctuary gates to other worlds, they are in these rooms. Silence, Rismal orders. You're too blind to see what surrounds you. Vibrant, bright, glorious to those who have embraced the arcane and mastered its powers. Rismal's voice drops, and his eyes become unfocused. Nethys himself led me here. His voice rings in head, calling from the portal. All these writings, all these wandering lights. Only the blind cannot see the coming of all-seeing eye. Rismal's voice drops to a hiss. So watch your tongue. The moment nears where I open the portal and let Nethys into the world. Fear my lord's wrath, for there will be no escape from this blasphemy. Oh, so the great Nats is beyond the portal, yet the god of magic can't cross over his own. Ha. One more word and sect, he says, and you'll witness it yourself. Wait, Will-O-Wisps roam the island. How did you get past them? Will-O-Wisps don't devour the flesh. They feed on suffering and fear. The island is full of them since the time when this temple was sanctified with human blood. Besides, for no fear in my heart, only joy and awe for I was to meet my god and master. Let's assume Nethys waits beyond the portal. But what's beyond the portal exactly? Usmal's closes his eyes and takes a deep breath, or takes a breath. Can you feel it? No, of course you can't. The whole tower bears mark of the arcane. Look around you. Can you see these writings? Since ancient times, believers knew a portal lay here, so they left signs heralding the arrival of Nethys. So some say this place is cursed. Cursed? Rismal burst into hysterical laughter. Only fools can claim this place is cursed. On the contrary, this tower, this portal, it's true blessing for those who can grasp its real greatness. What do the writings say? A shadow falls across Rismal's face. He stares at the writings on the wall that shimmer with ghostly light. I'll find out, he muttered, but to himself. When he comes, when he shares his boundless wisdom with me, I'll find out everything I want. Enough about this place. Where are the others you came here with? Who? Rismal ponders your words for a moment. Oh, you're talking about those who came to the island with me. They are gone. One of them gave up halfway here. I know nothing of his fate. And the second, the miserable creature, he also closed his eyes as if fighting to control his temper. He kept talking how knowledge must belong to everyone. Wisdom should be shared. About telling others about this place. He kept talking and talking. Rismal falls silent for a moment, so I silenced him. Rismal, no matter of the island is cursed or not, you're not in your right mind. You don't know what you're doing. I'm going to do that. Rismal shuts his eyes and slowly opens them. How dare you? He hissed through clenched teeth. Ethel himself guides me. How dare you judge the chosen one of all-seeing eye? Succeed in lore. As you listen to Rismal, you can't stop frowning. Something clearly not right. Not just with the man, but his words. Nethys, the mad deity of magic and wizardry, never speaks directly to his followers. His followers take pride in this. But their god is too great to lower himself to such a base expression. Whoever or whatever Rismal heard beyond the portal is not Nethys. Listen to yourself. Nethys speaks to me. Nethys has chosen me. You know your god does not waste time on mortals. How long are you going to lie to yourself, claiming the voice in your head belongs to Nethys? Rismal voice trembles, he averts his eyes and falls silence. I am the chosen one. Rismal shakes his head. I knew it. The chosen one. Different from the others. His voice falters. I'll find proof that you're wrong. Rismal answers in contemptuous, just as I thought. Okay. Knowledge Arcana.
Applause, please.
As it should be.
How do I find proof that he's wrong? No. Trying to see if there's like any place I can go that has like information.
In due time.
Dead warrior in full armor with our holy symbols lie on the ground. He was backstabbed. Lame.
Repent.
How much time do I have left on these? Oh, a lot of time.
even break a sweat. Share your troubles.
Not sure why I want to reason with this guy, but I kind of do. Stone is covered with drawings of jagged black spiral. Let's see if there's like anything here that will. Okay. Is there anything up here worth getting? I don't think so. These West.
Do not falter! I can't keep this up much longer.
These Wisps are obnoxious.
I stand ready.
Something bothering you?
I mean, we're making it through these fights, but
All according to plan. Follow my lead.
Oh, let's get this Wisp first. Okay, heal yourself. It's like they keep coming and going so quick that I don't think he can just hit them. There we go. Swiss suck. The worst part about it is they don't have any loot. So he... Only the last pages left me behind. I beg them to stay. Rismal doesn't care. Nethys has turned the dark face to him, so the cleric is lost to us. Britt promised to come back, but it's been a long time since he left, and he hasn't showed up yet. I just hope the paladin survived and managed to save himself at least. These are the last words of the log. The wound is festering, some yellow stuff oozes from it. I couldn't climb the rock and reach the ruins. Guess now I won't be able to even stand. My skin burns and I barely can breathe. I'll die in this cursed island and no one will ever know where I've spent my last hours. Left alone with... Not alone. Damn lights in the underbrush. They're closer now. I'm delirious. They came for my death. Lights watch. Want my pain. They'll still take my soul. Damn. Okay. I'm ready to kill the dude.
Just letting the ink dry.
He kind of just betrayed all the people that came with him. I don't think there's anything to do to reason with him. I think he's just a madman now.
In due time.
Seriously, more? Okay. Wow. Yet another
Anything else?
Warhammer. Nice. Yep. Alright, I guess there's an area down there I could probably explore.
Stay behind me.
It's just those initial attacks that hurt. Afterwards they're kind of like weak because of my spell. No. Oh, chaotic neutral? I don't know. I guess, like... You're right. That doesn't seem chaotic neutral. Like, why would I care? But at the same time, he's trying to bring something into my realm. And that would bother me. Like, I was willing to let him go, but I have no way of, like, convincing him not to do this. You do make a good point, though. And it doesn't seem that there's, like, any evidence on this island.
Anything is possible.
Yes.
I guess my whole dilemma is, would that guy be helpful as, like, counsel or something like that? Well, I have the stuff that, like, he's gotten mad. But not so much, yeah, I'll go talk to him. Okay, that's all part of it. Interesting. So going back to him anyways was just par for the course, I guess. Alright. Let's go have a little conversation with Mr. Crazy. I can't persuade him into anything, we'll just kill him. I don't want him summoning random shit to my kingdom. There we go. Found a corpse on the island. You know the one I speak of. He perished, suffering, terrified, cursed those who left him to die. What did he do to earn your cruelty? Bismol meets your gaze silently. After a moment, he frowns with his Mori. We should have come back for you. As you look at him, Rismal's face changes. The obsessive gleam in his eyes gives way to astonishment and terror. He throws a haunted look at the surroundings and touches his face. He stares dully at the blood and the dirt in his fingers. What have I done? Great Nethys, what a nightmare is this? This can't be. I failed you. Misled by illusions, darkness took my mind, and I... Small uttered a heartbreaking cry and buried his face in his hands. When he finally lifts his head, his eyes are full of tears. How can I atone for this? All I've done... His voice is choked by whispers. It's not possible. Rismal blinks his tears away and turns the portal, as if recalling it is still there. But the voice that urged me to open this gate, he falls silent for a moment. It still sounds inside my head. But it's not Nethel. No, it's not him. It's something else. Man turns back to you. I would never be able to repay you for your help, stranger, but I must ask you about one more thing. Will you help me to confront the creature that awaits beyond the portal? I'll be able to open it and let this thing come to Galorian. We have to destroy it before it finds some new prey. Rismal covers his eyes. When we're done with this, I'll stay here and make sure no living soul ever falls the victim of this island. I will help you fight the monster. Then I'll begin the ritual. We don't know anything about what we're about to fight, but this should be fun. Oh, it's just a wisp? Duke Dazel Flare as a wisp. Yeah, dude, you did. Yeah, easy peasy. Oh, we're out of song. Summon Direwolf. Oh, he summoned it. It's like, ooh. Okay. This isn't as easy as I thought. He's casting spells on my main dude. Nice. All right.
As it should be.
Oh, sweet. Cypress Queen's Flute. Oh, I could give that probably to that one dude. All right, let's talk to Rismal. Are you sure you want to stay here on the island? Rismal pale nods. This is my penance. Someone must keep watch over the portal. I won't let anyone else die here or become enslaved by temptation. Now that if your mind's clear, tell me about this place. Rismal casts a glance at the ancient tower. This place is where two worlds connect. The border is razor thin, so it gave birth to a portal. Now it's sealed, but he rubbed his forehead. When I was performing a ritual here, I noticed it's easy to open it. Someone must have used the portal before, and not too long ago. Can you seal the portal permanently? Rismal shakes his head. Alas, I'm not able to do it. The only thing I can do is become a guardian of the portal till the end of my days. Local claim the island is cursed. Rismal was cursed? Definitely not. The tower was full of magic, but cursed? He looks aside. Unless you call the clouded mind a curse of sorts. Thank you. I've learned all I wanted. Alright, I'll leave you. Farewell. Cool. Oh, awesome. Dude, a melee party with all of them having what is that? Like the flank one? That would be insane. It'd be a lot of extra DPS. Cool. So we solved the island thing.
In due time.
That's it. Oh, 4. Good stuff. That was a fun little island. Hmm. Trying to think of where to go next. I'm gonna hit up these roads because I just want to see what's
May we
around
have
them.
a moment of respite?
Okay.
I don't get you. You're not a coward in battle. You don't flee from our enemies. So why you always keep sighing and whining like a pup?
Courage is the hardened end of compassion, Amiri, but I am heartened you do not take me for a coward.
Yeah, I have all these things and I'm able to fight all these battles, but like I still am unsure how to handle Bald Hilltop.
May we have a moment of respite?
Valerie, why are you so mean? There's got to be something in this world that you like.
I like it when you stay silent. If there's anything beautiful in this world, it's silence.
She is mean. Okay. I feel like there's got to be something along this area. Besides a band-aid counter or skeletal salesman. Okay. Skeleton walks slowly towards you. His skull is filled with coins, which glimmer through his empty sockets, clinking with every step. He halts beside a cart filled with valuable-looking items. He waves you in friendly manner in his bony hands. Hello, hello. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Skeletal Salesman. Do not look upon my face or its absence. Look at my wares. Choose buy. Show me your wares. Skeleton happily clinks the coins in his skull, which with great pleasure. Here, look. Choose buy. Damn. This leather +2 leather armor grants its wearer DR2 melee. Shock rapier. Hmm. The slashing damage. No, I don't use that as my main. She uses bastard swords. We need to get her a better sword. Let's get her this. $19 to $30. Yep. I don't want to pay that much for a sword though. That I probably can find an upgrade randomly. I'm gonna ask him who he is. Oh, this is a sad story as cautionary. The skeleton raises within, and I was once like you, wanderer in search of adventure, fearless, delving into dark caves, hidden temples, and ancient ruins, taking whatever I pleased. But then I set forth on an adventure which was to crown my career. I discovered the den of the dead dragon. A massive treasure trove lied within. I could purchase all of Absalom with such a hoard, and half of the rest off with the change. The owner lay dead upon the heap of gold, bare bones, just as I am now, breathless and still. How was I to know he was truly dead? Or rather, he was, but not quite. No, undead. A dragon lich. I could have imagined it in my wildest dreams. He grabbed a hold of me with his bony talon, and I bid my life farewell. Then I looked upon the pile of bones and equipment left behind by the dragon's former guest. My panicked mind coughed forth a brilliant idea. An idea worth 1,000,000 coins. I offered the dragon a deal, and he agreed. Imagine that. You see, dragons are greedy for treasure, but they have no need of swords or armor, so I offered to hold a sale. I would turn the junk he had been storing for ages into newly minted coins. Dragon approved of the idea and gave me the job. He did, however, place a curse upon me, as you see. Now I'm but bare bones, but fear not. To tell you the truth, I rather enjoy it. I go wherever I please, talk to interesting people, and no longer need I fear death. Where is this master's den? I've asked this question many times. I've been asked this question. Do you so badly desire your weapons end up in my cart? If so, then sell them to me. Or do you imagine that you will find your fortune worth hundreds before you have only found death? True, true. Optimism runs through the blood of every treasure hunter, even those of you who have no blood at all. The skeleton laughs and rattles his bones. I've even suggested to my master that I sell maps to this den, guarantee revenue and new inventory, but he had no interest in that. He detests guests. He says they distract him from the contemplation of eternity. I suppose the clinking of the coins I bring him does not. Anyways, I couldn't point you to his den even if I desired. My master robs all members of his location to his den as soon as I step foot upon the highway. When it's time to replenish my stock, it is he who finds me. I need nothing. Pity, pity. While I'll eventually find someone who will buy these things, I have all the time in the world. Okay. An interesting encounter.
Follow my lead.
Great nightmare. Interesting. I'll go check that in a second. I just want to see what was over here. Nothing. Alright, back we go. Nothing's going on back at home. I'll have to check that in a bit. What area are we looking at? Not very big.
This will hurt.
Let us strike as one!
Interesting. Oop, I can loot them. Is there really no way around this? Or through? Oh, okay. Here we go.
Interesting. What a find!
Applause, please.
Yep. Awesome.
I see something.
Nice. Take a look at this. An ancient, weather-worn ruin. Time has been merciless to. It is virtually impossible to tell when they were erected or who were the builders. Go get that after we kill this guy.
Last wishes.
Long spear? Yeah. Judging by the empty copper, somebody was using this boat to transport quite a bit of goods, but where did all the stuff go? Nice. Let's see this new recipe. I didn't even look at what it was, I just copied it. Huh. So just these guys and that spear, huh? Some stuff over here.
That is not far.
I guess I could have crossed here too. Interesting. Nice. Alright, good luck with the sprinkler system. Oh, the kid's in bed. I thought you were going to bed. Nice.
May we have a moment of respite?
I'm reading too fast. I'm getting tired.
A rest would be welcome.
Have you ever thought of joining Saren Ray's followers? You are merciful, and your soul is pure. You would enjoy our sunlit temples.
I'm sorry, but that's not going to work. I'm allergic to temples. Seriously. As soon as I enter one, I start laughing so hard that the candles go out.
Alright. Alright, I think I'm gonna clean up for the evening. So I'm getting tired, and I kind of want to watch the rest of this game. Actively watch it. Even though we're losing. Will Gunderson, a plump man in his 30s, approaches you. His hair untidy, road rust covers his worn clothes, and his boots have seen better days. The stranger speaks to you in an unusually high-pitched voice. Your Grace, I demand justice. Crime in Barony is on the rise. The man shakes his clenched fist, then drops his hands helplessly. In open daylight, I was tricked, robbed, and if there weren't enough, humiliated. A gang of local thugs tricked me into trusting them. They found out about my possessions and disappeared with my treasures. I sent them to the island of Candlelight on Candlemore some time ago, and they just vanished into thin air. I beg you, find these scoundrels and retrieve my treasure. I'll pay you a handsome sum. Be sure these villains are brought to justice. I visited the Cursed Island. It swarms with monsters. The Ranger and the Paladin are dead, and the Cleric of Nethelus left in voluntary exile. The ruins are completely empty, no treasure. For several moments, Willis is silent, trying to wrap his head around what you said. He finally shudders and hugs himself, as though suddenly grew cold. That means he gulps. That means the curse really exists. His eyes meet yours, right? It's chaotic. Whether it exists or not, are you going to spout nonsense about fate and doom now? The world's full of strange things. Looking for logic and consistency is a waste of time. People just do what they like. When people sacrifice victims on the altar, others search for treasures among ruins. And some just grow sick and tired of listening to some boring idiot. Let's switch topics to something more interesting, like the reward for my work. Willis opens his mouth, then closes it, then opens it again, as if failing to find the right words. It seems that your answers sent him in stupor. You really think so? Gunderson's face lights up, as if you removed a huge invisible burden from his shoulders. Your words are the balm of my soul. Everyone keeps talking about the obligation promises, and the truth is, anyone should do whatever they feel. Yes. Willis sticks out the pouch. Here's your reward, my baron. And this, he takes a parcel of another pocket, is a small gift from the Kindred Spirit. It's true rarity to meet such a wise person as yourself. This is something I snatched up. Well, location isn't important. I think it might be of use to you. William looks around, slapping his pocket. Seems I've no luck with his island. No profits at all. I guess I should move further east. People say the tours of Lebanon have plenty of places where an inquisitive mind might find something of value. And right now, if you don't mind, I could use a drink. The guy had a picture, which tells me I should probably go check him out at the inn. I bear bad news, Your Grace. A number of foul idols have been seen around the new capital. They don't belong to any god known to me, and strange loners seem drawn to them, which only gives me greater concern. I suggest we tear them down and be done with it. Who knows, the evil still lingers in the stolen lands from the old times. In any case, they certainly don't belong here. Leave the idols where they stand, someone worships them. Do whatever you wish. Then it's time to send for our workers and remove every trace of heresy. Fine plus fee. Support the High Priest's endeavors. Alright. That worked out. There's something important I want to discuss with you, meeting you eyes. Tristan looks as perplexed. It's not easy to admit, but recently the barony has grown so much that I feel it's slipping my grasp. Please ease my burden by finding someone for the position of curator of arts and education. Tristan catches his breath. It's a huge weight off my shoulders. I have other news as well, which I'm sure you will find agreeable. As you know, our neighbors Galt has been in chaos for years. Their ever-changing ruler destroyed that which goes against their fickle doctrines, including science and creators, but one of them was recently able to escape to our lands. He's the publisher of a newspaper whose headquarters in Galt was burnt down before the false accusation of slander. He wishes to move to the capital where he will enjoy your protection, and in exchange he has offered to found a new print house. He escaped Galt with his plans for a print machine with him and is ready to start his business here. With your permission and help, of course, I think it's a wonderful opportunity only to get our newspaper, but help an innocent man get back on his feet. What do you say? I already have a print house. But Lindsay's shop, why do we need another one? Tristan smiles. Lindsay publishes books, not newspaper. I doubt he's interested in the kind of endeavor our guest Galt specializes in. Okay. Cool. Wonderful. I shall immediately send a message to the poor fellow and inform him of our decision. Tristan's eyes flash with excitement. You have saved another soul from hopelessness and despair. Okay. Master rumors spreading, injuries. Baron's reputation is said that Brevoy wanted more territory. Okay. The advisors people managed to announce the rumors and cast its magic as drunkards, slackers, and big mouths who have nothing better to do. They were underpaid by a merchant whose business was doing worse under the new ruler than it did under the old one, and he was holding a grudge against the king. Sweet. Traveler insists on seeing the Baron. Advisor wants to discuss an urgent matter that concerns the barony's future. Advisor wants to discuss. Okay. Baron granted. Caravan settlers entered the region. These people are dreaming of a better life, seeking new home. Perhaps you will find happiness in the stolen lands. Choose an advisor to handle the event. Start the event. Oh shit. Hold on. Hold on. Seven days. I want to do something before we do this. Do the storyteller. And support the cancel so I can rank up loyalty. Who will help me with loyalty? He will. Or I can go conquer a new region, but I don't have enough BP for that. Alright, so let's do this. Go help that. Let's do this. This will bring us ever closer to Doomsday, but here we go. Thornhold's lot yet? I'm not sure. It doesn't sound familiar. Oh, I should have probably visited that guy in the bar. He's probably still there. Faithful people have raised a large sum of money to build a sanctuary, and now they only have to handle work. Oh, failure. Shit. Discussing between the parties came a quarrel. The pathetic squabble played out before the eyes of the larger population, who look on the ignominy stopped visiting the temples altogether. God damn it. Attack from hilltop. Is there a final chance to prepare? Yeah, I don't know. Caravan of settlers have entered the region. These are people dreaming of a better life, seeking a new home. Perhaps they will find happiness in stolen lands. Heavily guarded caravan will now carrying goods between our capital and Baronhold, 2 BP per week. Awesome. Ah, fuck. Hold on. Bro. An amazing artifact dig site they would like. Alright. Go get it. Okay, so I have 2 people that need to talk to me. I'll have to deal with the divine stuff later. Okay, some believe in fortune in the Plague's Village March. Alright, go do that. Shit. I still need like 100 BP, right? No, we can do this now. That's what I wanted to do. He's gonna be gone forever, but oh well. Okay. Jad looks puzzled and amused at the same time. Your Grace, I brought you an extremely unusual message. It's, how should I put it, an essay on your barony, written by Jubilis Northrop, published only recently. I thought you might like to see it. Jad's hand you. It's one of the DLCs. Okay. Valerie keeps silent for a few moments, pursing her lips. I don't know where to begin. You see, your subject, who until recently felt only suspicious towards you, are gradually changing their mind. What you've been able to do for the barony has apparently made them feel that they can bring you any problem they have, even the most trivial. Valerie sighs. Neighbors of a local shepherd has taken his cow. Apparently the owner let it graze in her backyard, and now the woman refuses to return the animal. According to her, she tolerated the imposition long enough, and now feels the milk belongs to her. The shepherd, of course, is demanding the return of his property. As I see it, the shepherd is right. The cow belongs to him, and it must be returned to the owner. Although, if you want to know my other opinion, Valerie becomes more stern. This is a matter for the village chief or village council or something of that sort. Not for the supreme ruler of this land. This barony may not be vast, but that doesn't mean the peasants should be bothering you with such trifles. I think you can manage the problem on your own. I will give the cow to the shepherd and make sure such issues resolved without my intervention from now on. Does that mean I need another council? Or did I get another council? Or advisor? No. Heating the poor and the weak. Paying attention to the community and heating the region resolves problems with +1. I don't have enough BP for it. Alright. Let's back out. Go check the inn. Buy some BP. Come back. Start that project. I'm really worried about this bald hilltop. I looked all around and like... with capital success, it's time to upgrade to another 10 leaders. Now that's what I call council. A perfect round table for a real council, though I heard the Andorran government has 350 representatives, but so many members even fit in our throne room. Okay. So barony stats 10 times. It's dealt with 19 days. Absolutely worried about what happens in 19 days. Yeah, right? Wouldn't let them in there if I knew they were coming. Found the shards. May I, the storyteller, like scorching piece of metal is part of a curious artifact known as the necklace. Okay, we've already talked through this. I don't have all the pieces. Alright. Forgot. Are these weighing something? Yeah.
All according to plan.
Put these in the chest until I find the full collections. I'll need like 10 pieces. Alright, let's take a look at these weapons. Warhammer +3. Keep this. Get rid of that. We'll keep that. +2 chance of confusing an enemy on hit. Definitely keep that. Is this Pierce? It is Pierce. How does that bode versus my dagger? It's 3 to 6. Oh, mine does 3 to 11. Yeah, the lightning duelist is way stronger. Okay. I still want to keep it. It's weak. Okay. To the tavern to see if that dude's still there. If he is, we can add him to our kingdom. If not, well. But he had a picture on his portrait, so like where his name is. So I assume he's kind of important.
As it should be.
Does not look to be here. Maybe he's upstairs?
In due time.
Yep, they're still hanging out here.
That is not far.
Okay. Doesn't seem to be here. Decided to stay with us? Or no? Lindsay wants my help selling books. She's printing, trades goods, so I'll stick around to be an eyesore for a while. Okay, show what you have to sell. Seeing if there's any books that I need. Might as well. Wait, +2. Everyone has better at this point. Okay. I need BP. So bad. Needed 50. Make me feel so poor. So a stack of 10 of this. Hardly use these. Never use these. Obviously never use these. Keep that. The arrows. I mean, I'm not using them. They're just sitting in my inventory. That's complete trash by now. Okay. These are kind of trash by now. Actually, let's keep like 10 of them. It'll do.
Follow my lead.
Okay, let's do another. That one that was like 50 BPs. My kingdom is still poor as shit. That's the thing. I keep trying to build stuff and like send them on these journeys. Hopefully though, the buildings become cheaper. But damn. 90 days, I lost that guy. So that means if anything happens within that period of time, I'm screwed. Can't do this. I can do this, I'll let her go. Oh, it just lets me purchase BPs here as well. Okay. 80 apiece. Okay. Here's the thing. I would like to improve my barony. And do like one of those 14-day things. But something is happening at Hilltop. Or Balltop. So I'm gonna do this. Save the game right now. Here. I'm gonna take a gamble. Oh, I can't do any of that stuff. Well, I just sent her on this, so I can cancel this. Lost 5 BP, that's fine. I want to do this. Rotten Beast. The death toll rises as the ravenous man-eating swarms. Oh my god. Yep, that was not the way to go. Okay. Just wanted to try that out. So something's gonna happen in the next couple of days. So I cannot spend 14 days working on whatever. Yep. I'll let all that other stuff happen. And as soon as this Hilltop thing is done, I'll go after it's 275 BP. Claim that area. Can't do this still. I got 2 rank ups to do. I'm gonna have to wait till after whatever's happening at Balltop again. What a pain. Still don't know what's happening. might visit it when I play tomorrow. But for right now, I'm gonna call it a night. Lots of journeying today. Yeah, I don't know. It was just a lot of random journeying, finishing a bunch of quests. My Barony seems to be doing okay right now, but I'm extremely worried with especially what we just saw, what happens. Yeah, what happens at Baltop should be interesting. But yeah, founding my new Barony. Definition of not stolen lands. There you go. Well, yeah. I mean, depending on who you are, we're kind of stealing all the lands back, right? So, new stolen lands? I don't know. Alright, but I'm going to call it a day there. I will be on no later. Well, actually, no. I have a new class starting at 6 p.m. tomorrow. So I should be on around like 8 or so. Play a couple hours before I go to bed. But I want to thank everyone for hanging out. I'll see you all tomorrow.